Enjoying a gorgeous walk through the woods on this brisk autumn day. And as we're experiencing this change in seasons, I'm recognizing that the hardest part about losing fat and transforming your body is managing the change, the challenges that come with making those changes in your life. Not only your own personal lifestyle changes, but how others around you, the people close to you in your life, react and respond to those changes, not just in what you're doing, but the changes in your appearance as well. One of the most influential books in my life, I'd say, is Dr. Wayne Dyer, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. God, I think I first read that. It's getting close to like 20 years ago. It's been in print for quite a while, like maybe 18 years, 16 years, something along those lines. Really, I mean, a lot of it is just his interpretation of the Tao Te Ching. Taoism is like one of my favorite philosophies. All began with the Tao of Pooh. But it's so true that if you want to experience lasting change in your life, it's really got to begin with your thoughts. And it really begins with your thoughts on change. There's so many people who view change as a negative thing, stuff that they're going to need to remove from their lives, stuff that they can't have, that they can no longer do. I tend to view change as an evolution. It's me doing, like, having that heightened sense of awareness of what's going to serve me best in this moment and making that choice to do what's going to serve me best in that moment. So when we're talking about, I'd say the biggest change for me has been how I viewed sleep, prioritizing sleep. I used to be of that mindset, the rise and grind. I'll sleep when I'm dead kind of thing, and while everyone's sleeping, I'm working type thing, like thinking like that's me getting ahead, and recognizing that I am so much more productive when I get a great quality sleep each and every night. I have way more mental focus and clarity to give towards all that I'm doing throughout the day. I have more energy to give to what I'm doing throughout the day. My mood is elevated, so I'm like giving the best of myself to everyone around me and all that I'm doing throughout the day. So prioritizing, like changing my views, my thoughts around sleep has been absolutely tremendous for me. When it came to nutrition, making those choices that were going to serve me best in each moment, it was having that heightened sense of awareness with the portion sizes that feel right to me, that allow me to sustain my energy throughout the day, that allow me to feel satiated but not over full, like recognizing that feeling over full just slows me down. It makes me feel sluggish. It doesn't add any joy or value to my life. So I feel so much more joy when I stop at that point of satiety, when I'm mostly consuming whole macronutrient rich foods, but also striking that balance and really enjoying a lot of my favorite treats. I love dining out, that dining out experience, and just changing my views on that dining experience. And once again, like savoring every bite, taking my time chewing the food, like really enjoying that meal to the fullest and gaining the greatest pleasure from that meal. When it comes to my training, it's evolved as I have evolved. I've made changes that are going to suit me best at each stage of my life. There was a time where, when my kids were young, I was waking up and doing a 10-minute HIIT session down in my office, and then later in the day I do a 10-minute workout. That's all I had time for. It allowed me to stay active during that time. It's what served me best, and it allowed me to connect with other work-at-home dads, work-at-home moms, and really relate with them and the challenges that they were facing with young children as well. And then getting into rediscovering my love of bodybuilding there, and it evolved to that point of like just really focusing on building as much muscle as possible and making it like really focused on the artistic approach of it, the balance, the symmetry, the proportions, really viewing the body as a work of art, and really bodybuilding as an art form, and like the competition as an art form, the stage as your gallery, so to speak, your museum, so to speak there. So there's such beauty in that experience. And now I'm at a point where, especially considering like I'm very close or at my genetic muscular potential, but also at the point where like I just turned 49 and my priorities have changed. Like, I'm very happy with the amount of muscle I have. Yeah, I'm going to try to eke out every last bit of muscle gains, but I just want to be as able-bodied as I can possibly be. I want to move the best that I possibly can be. I want to live my life to the fullest today, tomorrow, next year, and decades to come. So really incorporating a balance, like reducing my weight training to 3 days per week and getting the most out of those weight training sessions, and then incorporating yoga into my lifestyle for more mobility, more flexibility, grounding myself in the moment, like the mental impact that it has on me, the spiritual impact that it has on me is absolutely tremendous there. And incorporating more like just stretching at home, more self-massage at home to work out some of those knots and the trigger points so I can feel my best and move my best, and really getting into a good solid routine with cardio as well, getting out jogging, something that I really struggled to work into my lifestyle because I didn't enjoy it quite as much as I do weight training and yoga and all that other stuff. So it was a challenge, but like once I got back into that routine, eased myself into it, it just feels so good. I'm like loving every second of it and really striking that balanced approach where I'm taking care of my health, my overall well-being, my physical health, my mental health. Again, just doing what serves me best in each moment. So change is necessary for growth. Like Einstein said, like definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different kind of result there. So if you want to lose fat, you need to make changes, and it all starts with your thoughts. It all starts with how you're thinking about change, how you're thinking about change itself, and the changes that you're making. So it's not so much like you don't have to like never have treats again. You get to have your treats every day if you want to. It's just being responsible with those and recognizing that that's actually what's going to serve you best. You're going to gain more from that treat if you savor every bite, take your time chewing, and just have a responsible portion size of it, and then you get to have more tomorrow. So it's fun evolving through this process. You don't have to make a whole bunch of changes all at once. You can make small changes at a time and just pay attention to how they're impacting you. And the happier you feel, the more you find things that resonate with you, the more you find things that just bring out the best in you, the more you're gonna want to do those things. Like I say, my body is a product of doing the things that bring great joy to my life, doing the things that bring out the best in me, doing the things that allow me to live my life to the fullest. So you guys have seen me change. Those of you who have been following my channel from the beginning, you've seen how I've changed over time. And it's a beautiful thing, embracing this process, embracing the journey, subtle changes along the way. It's not like, oh, you change your mind on all this stuff. It's like, no, I've like evolved. Like as I've evolved and I found different things I love, or I'm paying attention to what's going to serve me best in this moment, like I just make those modifications. So embrace change. Highly recommend that book, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. And start to view it as more of a positive thing that adds value to your life rather than takes away from it.